In my last video, I'd finished 6 pages of pencils, and ahead of me, I had the task of inking 6 pages, which I really wasn't in the mood for. So I think I was looking at all the pencils and all the work put in them, and then I was like, I have to cover these in ink, and I don't know how happy I will be with the final result. So I actually stepped away from my book, and just this is kind of an experiment. So I will essentially I have out of those 6 pages, I've blasted through in the last, I don't know, 9, 10 days. I blasted through 4 pages. Now with a full-time job, that's pretty impressive, I think. And there's something kind of very enjoyable about inking. You can kind of watch TV or do, there's a lot of stuff you can do. Like I can even have my pages in the kitchen, and if the kids are doing something, I might get 20 minutes and I'll kind of work away on some inks. Like, so you kind of, it's easy to dip in and out of it. But when I thought, oh, I have all these pages to do, I just needed to kind of cleanse the palette or whatever, get away from it. And I just done a test page with very minimal pencils. Like I just went in with a light pencil, and as a test, what I wanted to do was try and spent most of my time doing the inks, and I'm really happy with this. What I find the result is, because there isn't a lot of heavy pencils on there, I've got a lot more energy and just patience to really do the finer details and take my time. Like I done elements of this at different points. Like, I started with this guy, then I done this car just kind of floating there. Like I had put out the borders, and then I kind of worked on the bits I didn't want to do, until I kind of got to a point where I had built up enough love for the page to actually want to finish it. This is nothing to do with my story, by the way. This is just an idea I had in my head. This is a character from Graveyard Shift. It's an independent book, and I just had an idea for a story for this character. So that's like the opening page. It's set in Mexico. This character's name is Tar Pit. He's kind of like he's got one arm that's like Venom, and I think that's pretty much his power. Like, but anyway, I just wanted to share this before I went on to my own the pages for my own indie book. And just after doing this, it's kind of changed my mindset that maybe in the next scene I'll try very minimal pencils and try and save up as much of my kind of patience and artistic kind of excitement just for the inks. Like, because a long time ago I decided that I was going to try and do as finished and nice as pencils as possible, almost so that I knew it was at a decent point before I inked it. But you still then have to go and ink over all that hard work, which is tough sometimes. So yeah, I'll go on to my own work. These 4 pages I haven't set the levels in Photoshop, so these are like the raw scans. And I actually have started to color this page. I have it in Photoshop, like I was doing the flats and stuff like that. Like, but yeah, I think when this scene is done, it's going to like it's definitely gone up a level from scene one of the story, and it's like the continuation of this character who captured the Muslim warriors, and he's bringing them before the I suppose the main villain of the story. This page was a bit laborious because I wasn't a huge fan of the pencils, so I kind of labored through it. And like looking at it, there's some nice elements here and there, but ultimately, it's for me, it's kind of a page that I'm not too proud of. This page, I loved the pencils on this page, and I loved inking it. I think that's the key. I just I need to go in here thinking that I'm going to really enjoy inking it, and there's a lot of different elements, and I've been trying different different pens. The pens I love the most at the moment are these. let me see if I can just go full mode. I don't know how if these will show up, but they're called Tombos, and you can get a hard tip and a softer tip. They're kind of like a brush pen. I do like the Pentel's as well for like bigger areas, but like the Pentel brush is very big and flexible. So for kind of, I think for a more rigid technical look to your inking, for me anyway, I like to use these. Like I still use the Pentel, and then for the really fine details, I'm using those. What are they called? I can't remember them. Pigma Microns. Um, but yeah, so really had a lot of fun with this page, and like I'm not I'm not looking forward to coloring any of this because coloring is a whole other discipline and it's a lot of work, and it's fun. I enjoy the final result, but the process I don't enjoy. It's just I don't know. I just love the drawing stage. I love the making the comic, as in like the layouts and telling the story, and like it's gonna take me weeks now to color all these, and it kind of eats into my drawing time. So it's pretty tough. Like, and sometimes I'm really tempted to just say fuck it. I'll leave the colors till the end, and if I crowdfund it, maybe I could hire a colorist to do like a really good job. But then I don't know. I think colors can really pull in more people. It can kind of get you more views and more eyeballs. Like, but anyway, this I remember when I drew this, I was really happy, and this was a lot of fun inking it. Like, so it should, yeah. This, I don't know. There's a lot of really nice elements to this page. This head and neck is a bit awkward, maybe. But there's a lot of nice little bits in there as well to that got me excited for inking that page. Like, and I just found in general I'm getting a bit more confident with bigger lines, like just starting straight out on a form with a much bigger brush pen. Like, because I used to always draw with the finest tip and build stuff up, and that can take forever. Like, it's really tough. Um, but what am I on here time wise? I always forget how to check. 7 minutes. Yeah, look, I'll leave it at that. Just wanted to do an update. Maybe on the next one, I'll share the last two ink pages and some color pages. But yeah, have a good one, folks. And yeah, I'll talk to you on the next one.